Hey guys, it's Chief Logan here, and this is going to be a recap for our scrim with Emphatic Elite versus Emphatic Fury. It's a really fun war for everyone in both the clans, and I just want to say a special thanks to all the leaders in Emphatic who put this together. It was really enjoyable because a lot of the people in Fury maybe don't get to be in arranged wars very often, but it's good to see them in the wars. So we're going to start off with a Town Hall 8 attack on Sergeyevich by Moz. So this is going to be a Govaho, getting some minions down the bottom to funnel. It's quite a lot of minions for a Town Hall 8 attack. So they're just going to funnel that bottom side, and he's got a Golem, a few Valks. I'm going to presume he's got Clan Castle Valks. A few Wizards up top to funnel. Got a giant to distract that cannon, it looks like, and then a lot of wall breakers coming in. He's getting through 2 layers of walls there, so that was well planned. And they actually go in and trip the double giant bomb before any of the troops get in there. So the Valks go down, King goes down, and they're making their way through. Drops some earthquake spells up at the top here, opening up a huge portion of the base. And those max Valks are just going to go straight through the base, completely wrecking it. Dropping a few surgical hogs in around as the Valks come through and tank. A few on the bottom. Giants to distract as well. And he's got 2 heal spells, but you'll see he doesn't need to use either of them. He's got 2 swag heals. So he's just making his way around the base. Got quite a huge pack of hogs there, dropping a wizard down here to funnel. That pack of hogs are just going to make their way through the base. Still got a few Valks up down here at the town hall, but there's plenty hogs, plenty wizards. That's going to be a 3-star. So speed through the cleanup, drops his 2 swag heal spells, and that is that. That was a really good attack, Moz. 2 swag spells. Right, the next one is number 27, which is Least Precious, and the attack is by Dark Sun. So it's looking like a Govaho. Valks in the CC2, I presume. See, he's dropping a hog onto this cannon because it's distracted by the golem, getting quite a bit of value out of that. A single hog getting a defense down is quite important. Dropping a few wall breakers in. That hog actually goes in and does a little bit of damage to the archer tower. Almost takes it down. That'll take a couple of shots from the queen and it'll be down. So the poison spell was a little bit late. I don't know if he actually does drop a poison spell because it is a P.E.K.K.A. Although I would have dropped one for that wizard. He's letting his troops break through that wall. And then he's got a jump spell and a heal spell to keep the troops alive as they go through. Now there's a Asian wall of hogs coming in on the right side. They're going to make their way through the defences. Heal spell keeps them up as they're going through quite a lot of point defences. It's not common to see an Asian wall of hogs nowadays. The hogs are just making their way along to the last defences. Still got a heal spell in the bag. He's going to drop that on the wizard tower to keep them nice and healthy. But he's still got both heroes alive. He's got the Archer Queen ability. A couple of wizards round the outsides to help tidy up. And that is that. Good job to Dark Sun. So, the next attack is on number 23, which is Cunning Stunt. That's by the A-Team. This is actually Stewie's mini, Cunning Stunt that is. It's quite a lot of hogs. Just looking like a normal Govaho. Double jump. Few wizards down to funnel, couple of minions on the bottom. And you'll see here again, he drops that hog on the archer tower, and that's going to get the archer tower and the mortar. And that is really good value for a single hog. That's only 5 spaces. and the amount he's got out of that is very impressive. So now the Valks and the King are coming in. Poison comes down on the clan castle, and a jump goes down to get the kill squad going through. He'll keep those Valks alive because they're quite weak now. Drops his next jump spell to get the troops to the Queen, and now he's just dropping hogs in around the base. Still got golems up tanking in the middle, so there's nothing hitting those hogs. Drops in a few more on the archer tower on the left. Still got a heal spell. Both his heroes are still alive. The Queen is still taking out a lot of defences, so this is going to be a complete whitewash by the hogs. Drops his last hogs in on that cannon. The last defences go down, and he's got a swag spell. From now on it's just clean up. Drops his swag spells. Good job to A-Team. It was a very nice attack. Up next we have number 20 on Mickey Jones by Crisis. Oh, just so you know, all of these are fresh hits. I'm not wanting to show any bases that were either cleanups or complete fails, because it means we can't use them in future wars, because the enemy could just come and watch these recaps and then they're going to know exactly how to 3-star the base. So these are all fresh hits. So there's a hound in the clan castle which distracts a lot of the wizards. The King goes up north wandering. That golem on the bottom will not last long with the Queen on it. But the King's coming through now. Jump in. Few hogs up the top. There's quite a few traps there though, so he has to reinforce the hogs with another few. Queen on queen at the bottom because the King's not interested. But he's got a lot of hogs in this attack, so it doesn't matter how many he loses to that double giant bomb. He just drops a few more in, and he's going to be able to destroy this base while still tripping a giant bomb with these hogs. A double giant bomb with these hogs. So he's got minions up, well no, wizards up the top of the funnel, sorry. And the hogs on the bottom. The Queen's still alive. She's going to make her way into that town hall compartment. But that's that. It's a really nice 3-star by Crisis. Nice to see a more old-fashioned go-ho. Okay, number 17 next, which is Antony. It's looking like another double jump go Vaho with a few loons. Drops his golems up north and a few wizards to funnel. A Tesla pops which brings his golems into the centre, but all of those defences are still tanked for, so his wizards aren't going to go down anytime soon. His Queen helps take down those defences and the golems jump in. Now, it's quite a small troop clan castle, so they're going to distract the kill squad while that witch is dying. But they managed to make it through, and now the heroes and Valks are coming through the base. Second jump goes down. I think he maybe fat fingered his Queen ability there. I'm not sure if he was intending to do that. Quite heavy on the hogs on the right. I maybe would have saved a few more. Oops. Get that out of the way. The hogs are making their way through the base. Queen's still up, taking down a few defences, and now he's got a few loons on these last defences on the left, because there's no air defences, so they can just come in and take them down, no bother whatsoever. The last few defences go down, and from then on it's just clean up. It was a nice attack by RM84, who actually got a 6-star fresh attack war. So that was a really good job to him. Speaking of, our next attack is also by him, on Parth, number 9. It's quite a unique attack. He's got a Zapquake La Loon with dragons, I suppose you would call it. Dropping a few minions and dragons up the top. They're going to come in and take the queen down. I believe this attack was first done by Cheatham at 1 hive. So he's Zapquake these 2 air defences. So his dragons are quite well protected. Dropping a few loons in to kind of take down any black air bombs. Because sometimes people will put black air bombs there to just kind of reinforce the queen. Now he's got loons coming in here. The queen is coming down. She's going to take down that air defence there, but she's a bit late, and a couple of loons do die. Although she comes round and she takes down another Tesla, and also distracts the Tesla while a few more loons come in. That hound pops, leaving a lot of cleanup, and the dragons are still making work. He hasn't lost many dragons at all. I think he's maybe lost 1 or 2. So they're just going to make their way through the base. The sweepers are kind of playing with the loons a bit. They're taking quite a while to get to the defences they're going for. Queen's actually still up. She's helping clean up, but that was a really quick attack for dragons. So well done to RM84 for noticing that the base could be draglooned. I'm actually going to see how long that was. 1 minute and 48 seconds for a dragon attack. That's really impressive. So now we're going to hop over to the other side and look at number 29, which was Cunning Stunt on Multitool. Another Govaho, this time with earthquake spells. So he's dropping a couple of minions on that bottom gold storage. It's not a good idea to have storages out of range of archer towers, because it means you can just drop minions, or if there's no ground defences you can just drop wizards on it, and it's a waste, because storages can actually be a really good defence if you use them correctly. So he's breaking in here. It's looking like he's only got 2 golems, sorry. The Valks are coming in. The king does almost go up north, but those wizards take down the army camp, which makes him go back inside. We can make their way through the base, poison onto the queen so that she doesn't get too many shots off. The heal just helps them go through without dying, basically. That hound pops and the queen takes down a few of the pups, but then gets targeted onto their defence. So up north he drops a giant and a few hogs to take down those point defences, and he has a heal for them, but the heal was a little bit too high, and those hogs at the bottom die because of a giant bomb. Although this was a fresh hit, so he didn't know that. Dropping cleanup wizards already. It's good to get those in early, especially with the 30 seconds nerf now. But the last few hogs are taking down the last few defences, and that is going to be a 3-star for Emphatic Elite. Oops. From now on it's just cleanup. He's got minions and wizards at the bottom, wizards at the top, and the hogs come into the middle, take down those last buildings, and that is a perfect 3-star by Cunning Stunt, which is Stewie. Okay, next up is an attack on me. And this isn't actually a fresh hit, this is the only one I'm going to show that is a cleanup, because it was a very unique attack and it was quite interesting to see. Sorry, that was the phone ringing. If it's important, they'll phone back. So it looks like it's a go wipe, which is quite interesting to see in a high level war. But it's more of a surgical go wipe than anything, because he does have a couple of hogs and a few loons, dropping 2 poisons as the golem and wizards make their way through here. He's got a jump spell to help the 2 different streams of, well, force converge as they come through. Now, they do come outside here, and that kinda, maybe it could have ruined the attack if you didn't get a bit lucky. So they retarget onto the queen, and that actually saves the attack because the P.E.K.K.A.s come inside and take her down. Up top, the queen is working with a couple of golems as they tank, taking down a few defences, and here's where the loons come in. He does lose a few because of air bombs and stuff like that, but as you can see, he's got the 2 hogs on the bottom. They come in and take down 2 defences all by themselves. Still got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s wandering, still got the queen up, still got her ability. Drops a wizard to clean up top quite early on, which is always good. Still has a loon in the bag, but he's not going to drop that onto the air defence because it would just die. Taking down those last 2 defences, and that's going to be a 3-star. Very interesting to see, Antony. That was well spotted that you could do that. And obviously a bad base design by me, so I'll have to make a new one for the next war. Next up we have number 9 on Hannah by Alex. Another double jump go Vaho. Dropping a few minions around the base to not tidy up, but funnel. And now the golems and wizards come in. Queen up at the top, and a jump comes down, makes both of those golems retarget into the base. King comes on and gets targeted straight onto the king because it's hitting the golems. And quite a lot of Valks are coming in. It's a very Valk heavy attack. The queen is going wandering, but she makes her way back inside. Heal spell goes down to keep the kill squad alive as they make their way through the base. But there's so many Valks there that they're just going to shred the core. Hogs come down on the right sides to take down those defences. He only used 3 or 4 hogs to get down quite a lot of defences, although the archer tower does retarget onto the hogs, and there was a spring there, so missed a couple of defences. Giant and hogs come down on the left to take down that quadrant, and there's still a couple of golems on the bottom tanking for that compartment, so you can really just drop that single hog on either of those point defences and it'll go down. But in fact he uses it at the top to take down the archer tower. So the last hogs make their way to the bottom, taking down those last 3 defences. King's making his way around the outside, still at full health. Wizards are cleaning up round, and that is that. Good job to Alex. It was a really nice attack. And moving on to our next one, number 7, which is Krotenpracker, attacked by Baladin. Another Govaho. As you can see, it's still quite popular after the update, even because of the Valk nerf. So, really good value here. He's dropped 2 hogs in, he's getting 2 point defences, so that's a 1-to-1 trade, which is really nice to see. That's good scouting. So the queen's down, minion up top to funnel, wizards on the bottom. That clan castle's coming out already because of one of those hogs. So he's dropping his Valks in. They're going to come through the base, shred that core. Jump and heal goes down to keep them going through to the queen. Poison onto the queen, and the dragon is targeting the queen, but it doesn't manage to get a shot off before the queen kills it. Now it's hog time. Giants are down to distract, and hogs are coming through the base. Don't think a single hog actually died there, so that was well planned with the giants. A couple of Teslas drop here and the queen almost dies, but the ability is dropped and the giant goes down, although she's still going to die because Teslas are just OP. So there's plenty of hogs to take down those last defences though. They make their way through them and then turn onto those skeletons, and from then on it's just clean up. Drops his last few troops and they make their way around, and that is that. Well done to Baladin. Okay, our last attack is a Town Hall 10 3-star on number 5, which is that guy by Jack. I'm not going to say your name. I am not going to give you the satisfaction of me saying your name yet again. So Jack drops a few hogs up top to get the clan castle lure, and his queen on the bottom with a walk. It's quite a spacious clan castle, so the queen's going to get distracted quite a bit. That's actually a good idea. He's got the wizards to help, because that's a lot of small troops, so the splash damage will definitely help take down that clan castle. Second poison comes down on the witch, and that does not last very long at all. And the queen is making her way around the east side now. Looks like it's going to be some queen on queen. Uses her ability and she targets the queen, and that she goes down. Golem and wizards to funnel at the west, and the wall breakers come down. That is perfect wall break in there. There was a scout used for this attack, so that would have been tested before just before Jack gets accused of modding. Queen's still up, making her way around the east, and the kill squad are making their ways to the core. Rage comes down on the core, and the Valks are just going to wreck that. Giants are up as well, so they're going to help out. Second jump comes through, and a few hogs on the left to take down those defences. Heal comes down to help them through. Didn't actually need many hogs to do a lot of work, and that's the sort of thing you need at Town Hall 10 because you don't have much troop space in relation to the amount of base you need to take down. Queen's still up helping out though, although she hasn't taken down many high value defences in a while. Wizard on the west helps clean up. Hogs come down to the last defence, which is only an air sweeper, and then it's clean up from then on. So that was a really good attack by Jack. And Govaho is going to be a lot more popular at Town Hall 10 now. We're already seeing it in the clan, and we're seeing it on YouTube as well. It's nice to see. So that's that for the war recap. It was really nice to see Emphatic split up but also remain to be a team, and it was really fun because the amount of teamwork we've seen in the clan was crazy. People were on Mumble the whole time talking. It was really nice. So well done to everyone in Emphatic. So this is our next war against Quantum 3, as you can see. They are actually a really good clan. I'm guessing that the Go Wipe stuff in their description is a little bit of sarcasm, because they have faced clans such as One Hive Prime and clans like that, and they've done quite a good bit of damage to them. But that's that for this recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.